Hey guys, it's Megan, the community manager here at Zizo, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the different types of contests and tournaments and how to pick the right one for what you're trying to implement on your team. The first thing that we want to talk about when we're deciding what type of contest or tournament to choose is to talk about the difference between contests and tournaments because they are different and you want to set up the right one for your goals. A contest is typically something more short term, typically not longer than 3 days, and these are kind of those exciting things that you do every couple days or every day in a micro contest just to kick production up a notch and give your team just a little burst of competition to get them going and moving and keep them engaged. A tournament, on the other hand, is a lot more long term. They'll go on for about 30 days or anywhere between 3 and 30, and those are going to be long term goals that you want your team to focus on that month. So it's something that you're trying to create that they're focusing on daily over a prolonged period of time, as opposed to a contest, which is something to get them engaged short term. Once you decide which of those two options you want to do, there's even more options inside that. Each option, so either contest or tournament, has 4 different settings. So we're going to start off with the differences in the contest page. The first is face-off. That's going to be 1 versus 1. So that's when you're taking 2 agents or employees and having them compete directly with each other. This is really good if you've got a little office beef going on or friendly competition that you want to really put to the test. You can put 2 people against each other, or maybe you have someone who's struggling a little bit and you want to pair them to face off against a mentor to really encourage them and help them with a specific KPI. When we move over to multiplayer, that's when we get everyone involved. So that's team versus team. Teams can be whatever size you want, more than 1 versus 1. So it could be 2 versus 2, or you could divide your whole team in half and have the whole office competing against each other. This is really good when you want to build up a team, or that same person that might have been struggling before, maybe you want to put them on a team to help them get a little confidence and encouragement to win a contest with their team. The other options are going to be slightly different because they're against a goal. So you can pick singular versus goal, and with that type of game style, you're putting one of your employees against a goal that you set. So maybe they're really close to beating their record and you want to incentivize that a little bit more and push them that extra mile. Or maybe it's that same employee that's struggling, and instead of putting them with team members, they do better on their own. So you set them a specific goal to try and beat to help them improve their skills. We can also do collaborative goals, which is very similar. It's going to be against a set KPI goal that you decide on when you're building the contest, but it's going to be multiple people on your team. It could be 2, or it could be the entire team against one goal. These are really fun because it gives your entire team the opportunity to compete with each other rather than against each other, against one common goal. So if you're trying to build morale or build teamwork in your group, this would be the perfect thing to set up. When we go over to tournaments, the only tournament currently live during our beta test is the Battle Royale. So that's the one I'm going to cover today. That is every man for himself. So this is when you want the whole team to just go nuts for a month against one specific KPI. So it's every man for himself. The best man wins. You can choose places when you're setting up a Battle Royale tournament. So the first place would get the best prize, but then there's places underneath. This is a great way to really, really drive that competition in the workplace and focus on one major goal for an extended period of time. If you guys ever have any other questions about which contest or tournament to pick, you can always reach out to us or keep watching all of these videos where we'll go way more in depth on all of the different ways to set up contests.